Are you having trouble feeling the proper golf swing? Are you looking for one swing thought that can put the whole golf swing together? This swing thought is different, but it may just help you make the golf swing a whole lot simpler. So let's take a look at it. When we put a golf club in our hands, sometimes all hell breaks loose and we start thinking all these thoughts about how to move this club around our body. But then when we look at other sports and other ways we do things, we just seem to do them naturally, like shooting a basketball, or hitting a baseball, or even tennis. Hit it. And then we get a golf club in our hand, it's like, oh, it's like NASA physics and all this stuff on a board, and we gotta write it in our head, and it's impossible. So let's think of golf a little bit differently. Instead of all these positions trying to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and just make this something practical. Practical is easy to remember. So let's envision that instead of this being a golf club, that it's a giant hammer. And the hammer points this way, and you hit the nail into the wall like this. Okay, so that's just an example. This is the hammer head, this is the hammer handle. And we're not even gonna grip it like a golf club. I want you to hold it like a sledgehammer, so it doesn't even look like it's together. I'm gonna hit this sledgehammer into a wall, okay? Well, when you pick up a sledgehammer, it's got a ton of weight on the end, doesn't it? And that weight helps you create power in the golf swing, or the downswing of the sledgehammer hitting into that nail. So on the ground here, we've got our nail, and it's angled down to the ground like this. So we're actually gonna hit down into our nail. Well, what's the backswing like with a sledgehammer? You're feeling the weight, and the first thing you do with a sledgehammer, if you're gonna hit something that way, is you would put it up here. You bring the weight up here, not straight up in the air, not around your body this way. No, you would intuitively know, because this is practicality. You would get this sledgehammer up to where the hands are behind the trail shoulder, the right shoulder. You'd actually keep your head in place, because you know for you to hit this spot, you can't move off of it. You can't move in front of it. Your head's got to stay in place. So you take the sledgehammer, you put it here, and look what happens. A backswing miraculously happens, and I hit all the positions. My spine tilts, I keep my relationship to the golf ball, my hips turn, and it's all responding to the fact that this club, this sledgehammer, has weight to it. And if I was to really imagine this had a ton of weight, I'd feel pretty loosey-goosey here. Oh, this weight. You'd feel your torso in control of this motion, because it's the big muscles in control. So what happens as a result of this is everything you need to do in the golf swing. My head stays in place, my spine's extending, I'm tilting, my body's turning, and I'm hitting all the positions. And the one thought is this: imagine the club's a sledgehammer, and I need to send my object with the sledgehammer to the target that way. So for me to do that, you would just do it. So how is golf different than other sports? It's really like golf and baseball, for example. Baseball, everybody says baseball players can't play golf. Baseball players are here on a level playing field, hitting a ball this way. Golfers are just baseball players tilted over. So the golf swing doesn't need to be made as hard as you're making it. Take the sledgehammer, put it up here. And by up here, I mean, when I'm doing this, I'm feeling the lead arm is actually elevating on the chest, but it's connected to my chest. So it's kind of like a 45-degree angle here. But that's what happens when you take a sledgehammer out. Look at this connection here. Your trail arm folds, storing power. Boom. It's going to unload in the golf ball. Then, after getting this thought in your head, you're saying, wow, yeah, I can get the whole golf swing down, or at least the backswing. Downswing works too. Get that in one swing thought? Yeah, you can. It doesn't have to be so hard. Then we apply it to the golf ball. So I grip the golf club like a golfer now, the sledgehammer, and I'm just thinking about this hammer. Okay, if this was a sledgehammer, where would I put the club? There, right there. In fact, I hate when people call it a backswing. One of my instructors told me a long time ago, call it a back set. Just put the club there. Just put it there. I'm putting it there. I'm just putting it there. I'm not thinking about everything in between. It's a great thought for simplifying the swing. And then once you've got this sledgehammer mentality, get in your head, rehearse it, and then give it a whack. Whew, that felt good. And then do it again because it feels good. That's why we play golf right there. Rehearse the sledgehammer. Put the sledgehammer here. Don't be afraid to unleash it into the golf ball. Yeah. I'm gonna go play some golf today. This can be fun. And it can be fun for you too. Just simplify it. Get all these extra thoughts out of your head. You know, they come out of thin air and you get complicated. Why you gotta make it so complicated? I think that woman who wrote that song was talking about golf. So here we go again. Keep your head in place. Sledgehammer. Boom. Yes. Beautiful. That's delicious. That's delicious. Sledgehammer. Nice. So we can have some fun simplifying the golf swing for you. So Segudo golfers, thank you for watching today. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment below if it helped you become a better golfer. And if you're looking to play the best golf of your life, check out my online golf school, segudo.golf, $10 a month to play the best golf of your life in a complete golf game training program. Subscribe here, sign up for my golf school here, and there are 2 awesome selections from the Segudo Golf Archives designed to help you play your best golf right now. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you in a future episode. Have a rockin' week.